Hello guys, welcome to this new episode. So today we are going to talk about sharks. Specifically, we're not going to talk about sharks as sharks, but about why sharks attack us. Now, it is a theory that has been known for a while now that sharks don't attack humans because they hate humans or because they have something really against us, but just because they take us for something else. Now, in particular, they take us for seals. So for a different type of animal, that is the seals. And this theory that has circulated as a rumor for a while now has been proven because scientists have carried out a bunch of experiments with underwater scooters. So through this experiment, they have finally proved that it's not that they have something against us, but they have something against seals. Now, if I may, a little digression here is important to me because reincarnating myself as a seal and then perhaps maybe as a panda or as a orca, that would be on my list, things I want to reincarnate in. But maybe after this discovery, I will change my mind and perhaps can avoid reincarnating myself as a seal. But that's important because now it has been finally proved that sharks attack us because they see something that looks like a seal. Now, seals are obviously their favorite food, and the question immediately becomes, what do they actually see? What do sharks see? And it has been thought that they were blind for a very long time, but they're not. The cameras attached to the underwater scooters have proved that they're not blind. Indeed, the point here would be that the movements of a seal are exactly the same movements of a surfer, and that is why they do attack when they attack surfers. So, what is it that we actually know? The point here is that we are eaten. We are eaten because sharks eat everything that they think is a seal. Now, this might be a seal, this might be a surfer, this might be something else that moves like a seal and they think that it's a seal, in which case they'll attack. Point being, we are eaten, right? So let's understand what kind of sharks eat people. The most dangerous sharks are obviously in Australia. Australia, land known, very well known for being a constant danger. But with that being said, three types of sharks. The sharks that kill us or that eat us are the white shark, the tiger shark, and then the shark zombies. So the one that circulates in the waters around Zambia. So what do sharks see? First point here is that they actually see. They're not blind. They might be slightly daltonic, but not blind. They actually can see up to 50 meters, and their vision becomes really, really clear up to like 15-20 meters from the goal. So they are endowed with iris and pupil. They also have something that is called tapetum lucidum, and that would be a kind of like lucid rag, translates from Latin, which means basically that is a form of sort of tissue, we could say, that helps them with refraction. So that is the system that enables them to absorb a lot of light when they come closer to the surface. On top of that, they do have something that is called Nectarine Membrane, and that is very, very important for two different reasons. Reason number one, it keeps the eye hydrated. And so, hydration is very, very important for human eye, for animal eye, and so also for the shark. And also protects them from attacks perpetrated by other animals. Indeed, sharks actually have two blind spots One is basically around the nose, on the tip of their nose, and the other one is in between the eyes. And that is something to keep in mind, right? But overall, they do have a very clear, very good vision, even though some of them might lack of nectarine membrane. They actually have a very good vision. The sharks that do not have a nectarine membrane, in fact, are endowed with a system of eye rotation, through which they can rotate their eyes by 180 degrees and therefore preserve their eyes during an attack. Exactly like the human eye, they do have rods and cones. Rods are optimal for low light vision, and cones are better for bright light vision. In other words, cones have a secondary function that allows them to actually see colors. Establishing the proportion in which they do have rods and cones is extremely complicated and difficult. It also varies from species to species. We do know that rods are particularly important because low light vision, so they must be in a certain amount present in the eye of the sharks. That is because the majority of their time is spent in a condition of a very low light vision. That is also extremely important because it also implies that they do have less cones, and that also entails in turn that they're only able to see certain colors. Specifically, we are aware that certain species of sharks are only able to see the color green. We also know that around their noses they do have something that is known as Ampullae of Lorenzini, and that means that they do have these containers full of jelly. They are particularly important because they transmit electrical current, and that per se is also important because this current gets transmitted not only to the nose but to the whole body, and they are able to orient themselves in space, and they're also able to perceive sounds and vibrations emitted by other animals, for instance wounded animals in the sea, in the ocean. Therefore, such a device works in terms of compensating what do they actually lack of. With that being said, guys, please pay attention to any sharks, to any animal that actually loves us so much to devour us alive, and we'll talk next time. Let me know what you think, comment below, and we'll talk again next time with a new episode. Bye! If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe and comment below and leave a thumbs up. Bye!